I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but there were cars, so that's my jam. Oh yeah, we're gonna do much more demos. I don't know how late we're going. I'm tired, but time for episode 1 Boulder. This does seem to be controller friendly, which is nice. Yeah, alright, cool. Button indicators. There's something heavy in the air. Some kind of tension. Not just silence that follows his pauses. It's expectation. Son of a bitch knows how to talk. Some kind of preacher, I guess. Dozens of people listen to Tony's sermon with tears in their eyes. After each pause, they wait. Suspense making their pulses race. And Tony knows it. You notice the way he waits before starting certain lines. How he builds up the crowd's energy and makes the most of every silence. Although you've heard his speeches before, you can't help but notice that there's a certain magnetism in his words. You remember that before the storms, Tony had been a used car salesman. Did you know that the idea that hell is below us was etched into the Western subconscious by a 14th century poem? Tony claims that more than 500 years ago, the devil sat behind Dante Alighieri and dictated the verses of the Divine Comedy to him. You look around. You can feel a contained energy, and you know it won't be much longer. Where do you think the tornadoes that plague our county come from? Don't be fooled. Close your eyes and feel the hairs on your arms stand on end. Hell isn't below us. No. Not beneath our feet. You crazy son of a bitch. Hell is above us all. People recognize the end of the sermon, and you feel like something finally breaks. A huge amount of energy gets released. And the clamor is deafening. You wonder if this same crowd could be heard over the passing of an F5 tornado. Trying not to draw too much attention, you walk away from the scene by strolling to the other side of the barn. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. You light a cigarette and take a few drags. You can still hear them cheering. You grab your head. What were you thinking? You didn't infiltrate the Bahnsen Knights to analyze their leader's sermons. You need to know what happened at Cupra. You think of your partner, of the work at the agency, all the beers you shared. Cooper is the godfather of your 3-year-old daughter. The day she was born, he promised that whatever happened to you, he would be there for her. You feel an emptiness in your stomach and try to think of something else. I still can't understand why you smoked that brand, Boulder. Tony. You're startled back into the present. You didn't hear him coming. I needed some air. Yeah. I had no other option. Keys for me. Tony shakes the keychain close to your face. You don't really seem to have a choice, and grab the keys. Is there something wrong with my Sierra? No, it's not that. Today's sermon was intense. I need you to drive me in my Sierra. What about mine? Should I leave it here? Yeah, don't worry. Tomorrow a new driver joins the group. And we're going to use the barn for the baptism. A new baptism? This soon? You stare at Tony looking for a sign. Nothing. It's not the first time Tony said someone drive him in his car. But it's the first time he asked you. Let's hurry before everyone heads out. You walk to Tony's Ford Sierra and get into the driver's seat. Well, welcome to story time, everyone. I'll sit in the back. Need to stretch my legs a bit. You turn the keys and hear the engine roar. Step on it, Boulder. Don't be shy. Why'd he ask you to drive him? Why not ask one of the others? Could it be because he found you near where the cars were parked and just wanted to hurry? What was that about a new baptism? Based on what you've heard, neither candidate's ready yet. Even though you try to focus on the route, you can't help but think that something's wrong. Doubt forms like a cloud in your mind. What does Tony know? Let's look at him in the mirror. Tony must be lying down because you can't see him in the rearview mirror. Keep driving. Even though you want to see what Tony's doing back there, you decide not to make any more suspicious moves. Let's get some tunes. You know what Tony's doing back there. Music might help you think more clearly. You turn on the radio. Static. We always go to the left. Nice. We got some beats. Some ominous beats. You feel some movement at the back. Leave it there. Listen. You recognize the song and a chill runs down your spine. It's an old blues song about betrayal. Let's just do what he asks. Not provoke him for now. You focus on the song's lyrics and everything falls into place. Tony knows. He knows you infiltrated the Bahnsen Knights. He knows you're investigating what happened to Cupra. Son of a bitch just knows. So what do you do now? Would he wait till he got out of the car and shoot you in the back of the head? You grip the wheel tight with both hands. Tony would never kill anyone inside one of his Sierras. You think of your daughter, of Cupra, of the promise he made you that no one would ever fulfill. Boulder, the truck! Oops. Well, that went well. Everything happened too fast. And although Tony wasn't killed instantly, neither of you survived the frontal collision with the truck. Damn. Alright, so it's basically like a visual novel, choose your own adventure thing. This is neat. And judging by the little series badge up in the corner, there's probably more of these? I'll go check that out, but I'm wishlisting this. I didn't think they were it was gonna be quite the cult angle, but I should have guessed from the crosses on all the cars.